Today I've built a league with 30 all-time NBA teams, but every regular season or finals MVP winner in history has been eliminated and replaced by a 5'4", 40 overall player. Hopefully none of those players will be seeing minutes in our season sim. I mean, unless they earn it, you know, in practice, like fair game if they do. Historic franchises like the Lakers and Celtics have predictably been decimated the most, while legends such as LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Tim Duncan, they're all gone too. Trivia time, okay? So only 4 teams in this video, 4 franchises remain completely unchanged. All right, any guesses on who they might be? The all-time Grizzlies, Hornets, Pelicans, and Pacers. Congratulations. Never had an MVP or a finals MVP. That's good work, I guess, on being terrible.
I want to kill him.
Okay, as mentioned, the 2 biggest all-time teams that have been altered. Again, it was predictable. The Boston Celtics, Jason Tatum leads the way with Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish. I mean, they've at least got, what is that, a starting 5 plus 2 bench pieces. I mean, they're still pretty good, but zero depth on this team. The Lakers, too, after losing the likes of Kobe, Shaq, Magic, even Jerry West, he won a finals MVP in a loss. There's no Wilt Chamberlain, no Kareem, no LeBron. Oh man, the Lakers and Celtics, they probably should miss the playoffs. I don't know though. Makes sense that another very historic team, the Philadelphia 76ers, would be pretty decimated. No Wilt Chamberlain, Dr. J, even Allen Iverson, of course, Joel Embiid, regular season MVP numbers. Yeah, a lot of their top end talent is gone. Dude, Golden State actually still looks good. Chris Mullin, Nate Thurman, at least they've got a full page of players that we recognize here, but no Kevin Durant, no Steph Curry, no Rick Barry, no Wilt Chamberlain. They lost a lot. And the final of the Big 5, I think these are also, other than the Bulls, the 5 most winning franchises in terms of championships. The San Antonio Spurs, no Tim Duncan, David Robinson, Tony Parker, Kawhi Leonard. Yeah, it looks pretty weak. The next section of teams I want to show you, franchises that only lose 1 or 2 pieces, but they're super impactful. Like the Milwaukee Bucks, no Kareem, Giannis, or Oscar Robertson. That's only 3 pieces they're missing, but it really makes them look a lot weaker. Obviously, the Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan won all the MVPs, all the finals MVPs, but losing him and Derrick Rose, yeah, they don't look quite as formidable all-time wise as they usually are in these sims. The Cavs lose exactly 1 piece from their all-time team. LeBron James. And look what it does. No longer do I think the Cavs will be that competitive. The Clippers as well. Bob McAdoo, the only piece. Oh, and Kawhi Leonard. He won a finals MVP. Yeah, they're gone. Oh, I guess I should also explain here in case it wasn't already obvious. I've removed players from all their teams. So Kawhi won finals MVP with the Raptors and the Spurs. He also gets taken off the Clippers. I'm sure you understood that already. And the last team in this little section I wanted to show, the Miami Heat. They lose LeBron and D Wade, who won a finals MVP. And just like that, the all-time Heat look pretty weak, okay? Now, the final 3 teams I want to show you, these are franchises that low-key shocked me. Like, I thought they would be decimated more. They're supposed to be historic. The all-time Sacramento Kings, they lost Oscar Robertson, who's usually the best player on this roster. That's literally it. They've lost nobody else, I guess because the Kings have never won a championship, or maybe they did like in the 50s. I can never remember. Same as the Knicks. They've only had 1 regular season MVP winner in NBA history. How is that even possible? Willis Reed, he's also their only finals MVP winner, so this is basically their regular all-time team minus Willis. And the Washington Wizards, all-time Bullets, Wes Unseld, their only MVP and finals MVP winner, so they really have lost nothing else. This team is often sneaky good in these simulations, so we'll see. Let me know down below in the comment section which new altered MVP eliminated all-time team do you think will succeed the most in this video. Oh my goodness, Boston Celtic fans gonna be cheering in the streets. Jason Tatum wins MVP. So the Celtics must have been good even with only 8 players. That probably explains why Tatum had such good numbers. He was shooting a ton. Bill Melchioni, 6th man of the year for the Nets. Okay, let's all pretend we know who that is. Defensive, of course, Dwight Howard, DPOY. His numbers not great. Usually when we use all-time teams, players' individual numbers aren't so hot. Clutch player of the year, Blake Griffin. No Bob McAdoo around, so Blake obviously the go-to man. All-NBA first team, of course, it's Jason Tatum. Elgin Baylor, my guy, what a legend. RIP. Tracy McGrady, Billy Cunningham, and Penny Hardaway. That's awesome. 5 pretty unique teams for these kind of videos. Second team All-NBA, Nate Archibald starting because, of course, Big O is gone. Kevin Love putting up numbers with the Timberwolves. No KG in front of him. Grant Hill, Luka Doncic, of course, and Scotty flourishing without MJ. MJ. All-NBA third team, Dame Lillard, the go-to man for Portland with no Bill Walton. We've got Pistol Pete there. Okay, Kevin McHale, Clyde Drexler, and Patrick Ewing. Can him and the Knicks finally win something? Into the playoffs we go. I don't see the Lakers in the West, but what? The Celtics are the 1 seed in the East. Wait a minute.
I don't believe this.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look at a bunch of things here. In the West, Sacramento, I told you, I thought they'd be affected more. They are the 1 seed. Portland, OKC, really? That's actually shocking. The Nuggets, even without Nikola Jokic. The Warriors, after losing all their people, just missing the playoffs. Pulling up the rear in the West, yeah, I told you, the Spurs absolutely decimated. The Pelicans, okay. The Mavs, fair enough. No Dirk, no KG on the Timberwolves. The Lakers, okay, as predicted, the Lakers are bad. The Suns with no Steve Nash, no Charles Barkley. Okay, yeah, so the Lakers basically just played their 7 like actual legends. Their roster fillers got 6 minutes a game. I hope that's not what killed them. Elgin led the way. He made an all-NBA team. George Mikan had a good season, but they missed the playoffs. Whereas the Celtics, they finished as the 1 seed in the East, also with only 7 legit players. I mean, I guess they were just better. Oh, no, Laker fans, I'm sorry, okay? I don't know what this means. I just, okay.
You got some explaining to do.
I was kind of shocked that OKC finished as whatever they did, the 2 seed in the West, because they have no KD, no Russ, of course, no James Harden, but Shea still killed it. Ray Allen. Actually, this team is still pretty deep. Fair enough. I can't believe it. Boston, 58 wins. They won the Eastern Conference with ease. I guess it means the Lakers lost better players. All right, so there you go, Laker fans. You can hold on to that. The Knicks look good. The Magic, sure, with Tracy McGrady and Dwight. The Wizards, I knew they were going to be up there. The Bulls still make the playoffs without MJ. Classic. Just like in real life, whereas Miami, the all-time Heat, and the all-time Cavs with no LeBron missed the playoffs. It's proof right there.
I knew it.
The Orlando Magic, always kind of sneaky good in these videos. They lost MVP Shaquille O'Neal, but they still have Penny, Trace McGrady, Dwight. Paulo's very good. Yeah, I'm not surprised to see this team making some noise here. Altogether, Jason Tatum won the scoring title with ease. 3 more points a game than T-Mac and Elgin, who finished 2nd and 3rd. No wonder he won MVP. Grant Hill's up there, Dame Lillard, Pete Maravich, a bunch of the All-NBA team members. Adrian Dantley, an underrated all-time scorer, coming in 10th. Okay. Bruh, the Celtics with 7 people on their team had the best net rating in the league, kind of by a mile. I'm gonna be so mad if the Celtics just win this. They win all the time with their normal all-time team. They can't be allowed to win this video too. But with all that being said, it is time to get to the playoffs. I'm sorry if your favorite team missed out. Only 16 can survive. Please, somebody upset Boston. We can't have them keep getting away with it. I want to give a huge shout out to Underdog Fantasy for continuing to support my channels. The NFL season is literally right around the corner. It's basically right on top of us, which means Underdog is popping. They are innovating as per usual. They just dropped a brand new feature called Tokens, which, long story short, allows you more versatility and diversity when building out your pick'em entries, applying different promos, different payout boosters. It's just, they continue pushing the envelope. If you've never signed up, there are always new customer specials as well. They will match your first deposit up to $1,000. That's just, it does not get better than that. If you were ever considering signing up for Underdog, never a better time to do it than right now. Please use code JCAN. My link and more info is down below. As soon as we got into the first round of the playoffs, I realized the Pacers were not the team to upset Boston. In fact, they got swept. Oh, brother.
But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
Maybe, though, the all-time Wizards will be that team, pal, as they advance past the all-time Pistons in a tough 6-game series. An Eastern Conference first-round series that wasn't tough, though, not in the slightest. The all-time Knicks, maybe the team of destiny, a first-round sweep of the all-time 76ers. It's so funny how this video works out. I'm calling the Knicks the team of destiny. It's because they haven't won anything since the 1970s, so all their players are still around. But yeah, it looks like Patrick Ewing, Richie Guerin, and Carmelo are leading the way. Good stuff so far. Over in the West, no Nikola Jokic, no problem for the all-time Nuggets as they tossed aside the Hakeem Olajuwon-less all-time Rockets in just 5 games. A team I was clearly sleeping on when putting together this video. The all-time Thunder continued their dominant run, a sweep of the Karl Malone-less all-time Jazz. Dame Lillard would guide his 2-seed Portland Trailblazers to a 5-game first-round series win against Memphis. Only one legend removed from this all-time Trailblazers team. That's Bill Walton, who's kind of a big could miss. They lack that star center. I'm sure Arvydas Sabonis is putting in work. Yeah, kind of shocking. Clyde Drexler never won anything. They might be in some trouble though because they've got the Thunder in the second round. Gary Payton obviously won Defensive Player of the Year. Ray Allen a couple championships. Shea might win an MVP in his career, but yeah, wow, this team is really loaded. Oh boy. We still have 2 series left to go in the first round, including a potential 1 versus 8 seed upset. I mean, let's give Sacramento the benefit of the doubt. If they get out of this series in 6, like nobody will remember that. But even if this goes to 7, like that's crazy. Oh no, Sacramento down to under 90 seconds left. Yo, going to 7. I mean, you will have home court, Sacramento. That's good, but like, shit, I don't know about that. Okay, good dunk, DeMarcus. We all know the Clippers' DNA is to choke in these big moments, but pushing a game 7 where anything can happen. Come on now, I'm kind of rooting for them. We always got to root for the underdog, for the chaos. Oh, good look.
Ball game.
And he bricked it. Oh no. It feels like that might have been their chance. Okay, it's all good. Just get a defensive stop here. Chris Webber inside working on Danny Manning. They do get a stop. Now, who's got the dagger? Is it Blake Griffin? He won clutch. Didn't he win clutch player of the year? Oh, they're going to Paul George. Good move inside. No. Paul, no way you just missed that layup, dog. That is so bad. Oh my word. That was a legitimately great animation too by 2K standards. Nate Tiny Archibald trying to work on Danny Manning inside. Oh my, that was a sexy animation by 2K standards. Good stuff. All right, man, I don't feel bad anymore. The Clippers had more than enough opportunities to close this out, force a game 7. It's still not over. Basically no shot clock. The differential's like 1 second. Paul George. Okay, all right, clutch shot, Paul George, little redemption. Now the shot clock officially off. Where does Sacramento, the all-time Kings, where do they go in the clutch? They don't have Big O Oscar Robertson. Nate Archibald just made a big bucket seconds ago. From the right wing, here goes Nate using a pick from Mitch Richmond. They're running Jerry Lucas off a screen. Nate's got space. From the elbow, pulls up and smacks it in Chris Paul's face. The all-time Clippers do not have a timeout left. They don't advance the ball. Paul George full court misses, and that's it. It was a good effort by the Clippers, who were the 8 seed. Paul George, a big game. Ron Harper, okay, Chris Paul, but they do come up short. That means only 1 7-game series in the first round. The all-time Magic, no, I was just talking them up a couple minutes ago, taking on the all-time Bulls. I mean, I'm just saying, again, no Michael Jordan, and his Bulls, his all-time Bulls, they're kind of doing all right. I'm just saying. Wow. Look at the score, y'all. Game 7 in Orlando. No Michael Jordan, but the all-time Bulls win by 30 points. Not even close. Orlando, I am very disappointed in you guys. Come on. Wow, the all-time Magic went out so sad. T-Mac had a great game. Grant Hilton, look at this box score. Just Dwight shot 2 of 12. For shame, Dwight.
Oh.
Off to the second round we go, though. In the Western Conference, it is the 1, 2, 3, 4 seeds. Fair play. In the East, it's the 1, 2, 4, 6. Okay, the Bulls causing a little chaos. We love to see it. Okay, I'm still maintaining that with only 7 players, even though they're all very good legends, the Celtics should not be winning this video. But look at Tatum now. After an MVP, in the playoffs, he's averaging 26 and 10. Maybe he's just having an insane simulation. Wow. Okay. This is not epic. This is kind of anticlimactic actually, but the Western Conference, a 4-0 sweep for the all-time Kings over the all-time Nuggets, and a 5-game series win for the all-time Thunder. Yeah, I can't, whatever. That's what happened. Shout out to the all-time Nuggets, by the way. I haven't showed their roster yet. Really good, even without Nikola Jokic. I mean, yeah, for a team that's only won 1 NBA championship, the 2023 one. Anyways, I'm vamping here, but yeah, they lost. In the East, though, both our series are at 3-2. The Chicago Bulls, the technical underdog in the series, they are up. They could close the series out right now. Knicks, don't choke. Okay, Knicks up 3 with under 2 minutes left. Patrick Ewing inside. Okay, now they're up 5. Maybe they aren't choking. This is crazy, though, man. All that DNA from the 90s. Michael Jordan is not on the Bulls, Knicks. You can do this. All right, good defensive stuff. Wait, I'm just putting this together. This is very much like 1994 when Mike retired for the first time. They played in the playoffs, the Knicks and Bulls, and the New York Knicks handled business. They've still got a game 7 to win here, but I think they're gonna close this out. And yeah, okay, well, hold on, let me chill. Okay, yeah, I knew it. The Knicks in the clutch, a couple buckets. They do hold on, force a game 7. This series is not over, but we've also got the Celtics. Yes, the mighty Celtics potentially in trouble. Now they are up 3-2 in this series, but it's back to Washington. Come on, all-time Wizards, we're all rooting for you.
False.
Oh wow, look at that. I thought I might be wow, that game actually actually kind of got close, but the Wizards win. And just like that, both our Eastern Conference playoff series, Game 7. Wow. I mean, I could see this going in a whole bunch of different directions. Let's find out. New York got out to a slight lead to open the second half, but there was basically nothing separating these two teams until a big second half tidal wave run by the all-time New York Knicks. I think it was the third quarter, might have been the fourth. We'll take a look. But unfortunately, no clutch finish between these two heated 1990s rivals. The all-time Knicks advanced. Oh, there it was. Yeah, the third quarter, the all-time Knicks outscored them 38-20. I don't know. They didn't shoot all that great. They had a ton of rebounds. Okay. In the third quarter, Patrick Ewing had 11 points in 8 minutes. Dave DeBusschere, 13 points in 12. He hit 3 3-pointers. All right, that's kind of out of pocket, but we move. I remained flabbergasted that the Boston Celtics, they have their 40 overall players in their rotation, yet the Wizards were struggling in Game 7. They opened up an early lead, and they managed to hold on. Honestly, I was expecting Boston to come back in this one. In the second round, the all-time Celtics magic finally comes to an end. It's the all-time Wizards, baby. And you know what? I'm not even going to apologize to Celtic fans. Your team should have never been this good, especially considering they kept some of these 40 overalls in their rotation. I don't know why they were doing that, but they won 58 games, so whatever, man. We are down to our final 4 teams in the West, the Kings and the OKC Thunder, who have had no issues this video. Over in the East, the Knicks, the Wizards. Yep, this should be good. What the? Oh my, okay. All right. Well, never mind. This isn't going to be good. The all-time Thunder gets swept. Really? The all-time come on, man. During the intro of this video, I highlighted the all-time Kings as a team. I was surprised how good they still were because they only lost Oscar Robertson. Even with that being said, I didn't think they would dominate this video quite to this extent. They are a really good all-time team though, so fair enough. Thankfully in the East, we should have some drama here. The all-time Wizards up 3-2 on the Knicks, who have been in this situation before, as in they were just down 3-2 to the all-time Bulls, right? So they should be comfortable. They get out to an early lead in Game 6, and they never quite gave that lead up. 7 points, it was close, but the Knicks survive. And here we are for Game 7. Let's go. I was hoping that would happen. The Knicks back at MSG where they're comfortable. Wizards, what do you got? Oh, wow. The all-time Wizards have a 4-point lead. Minute 20 left. Yup, they might do this. They might do this thing. Ooh, that was a questionable pass decision. Good block. Patrick Ewing in the clutch. Wow, this is all about who can ball out in the clutch. The all-time Knicks, Melo. He's a go-to scorer in these moments. Jalen Brunson is too. No way. No way I just saw that. Knicks, what are you doing, dog? Get Jalen Brunson up out of there. Yep, he got subbed out for Walt Frazier, dude. Oh my gosh, I don't know who's coaching this Knicks team. Pat Riley, Phil Jackson. No, he was terrible there. Whoever's coaching them could not have been happy. Jeff Van Gundy with that attempted lob by Jalen Brunson in the clutch. Phil Chanier going to work. All-time Wizards. What was that? What was that? Okay, that was a block shot by Dave DeBusschere. Fair enough. It stays all-time Wizards ball. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Can the Knicks complete this possession? Wow, Gilbert Arenas was wide open. Phil Chanier not passing, bricking a shot. That was dumb. The Knicks can go quick for a 2-for-1 here, but they need a bucket. DeBusschere almost turns the ball over. What's the plan here, Knicks? Carmelo Anthony, ball in his hands. They've lost the 2-for-1. Now they just need a bucket. Big time shot here, Melo on the floater. Wow, he missed. What? A really, really big letdown in Game 7. I'm not gonna lie. Jumping into the clutch, I thought the Knicks might have something for us. Technically, this game isn't over, but down 6. They have no timeouts left. I mean, they need a 3 right here, right now on this possession. And Walt Frazier's going in for a 2. He missed. It wouldn't have mattered. This game's over. Our NBA Finals matchup is set. The all-time Kings without Oscar Robertson. The all-time Wizards without Wes Unseld. Good run so far for both these teams. One more look at the all-time Kings roster. Again, I mean, it makes sense that the teams who only lost literally one legend would have made it this far. All-time Sacramento. The Kings, they're finally potentially about to win something. Actually, for both these teams, it's very fitting they haven't had any recent success in real life. That would be why their all-time teams remain very good, even with me eliminating MVPs. Who's going to come out on top? Let me know down below. Game 1 of the NBA Finals was an absolute barn burner with neither team playing a lick of defense. Mitch Richmond dropped an uber efficient 30 points as the all-time Kings barely survived. The all-time Wizards looked primed to steal Game 2 on the road, carrying a lead into the second half, but this time 1950s legend Jack Twyman stepped up for Sacramento, who escaped with a 3-point win. Game 3 at home became a must-win for the Wizards, and it looked doubtful at the outset, with the Kings opening up a big lead. However, Washington clawed back. 1970s legend Phil Chenier, 27 points in a pivotal W. Clearly unfazed by dropping one in the finals, though, the all-time Kings continued to flex their might, returning serve in Game 4 with a 31-point blowout victory. Mitch Richmond pushing for Finals MVP, another offensive masterclass, and we've got ourselves a 3-1 series in the NBA Finals. I don't want to doubt the all-time Wizards, but yeah, I do fear this series is over. The all-time Sacramento Kings losing Big O doesn't matter. They are just so good here. Wait a minute, though. All right, the classic J reverse jinx might be in effect. The Wizards force a Game 6, and this Game 6 is back in Washington. Oh my gosh, did I just speak a 3-1 series deficit come back into existence? Oh my goodness, it's in the range of outcomes. This Game 6, it's a 4-point lead for the all-time Kings. Jack Twyman pulling up for 3 and missing. Okay, Washington, I see you, dude. You need some high-quality offensive possessions. Caron Butler drops a dime to Eldon Hayes. Wow, dude. Sacramento, don't let this thing go back to 7. I know you'll be on your home court, but all the momentum will be for the all-time Wizards. Running off a screen, it's Jack Twyman again. This man is a chucker, and he keeps missing. But he leads his team in scoring 1 game in the finals, and now thinks he's the go-to player. I would probably be letting Mitch Richmond shoot, but that's just me. Phil Chenier has been the leader for this all-time Wizards team. He's working off a pick and roll. Walt Bellamy inside. Ooh, he had the height mismatch, but missed it. The Kings needing a bucket. Where do they go? Seriously, yeah, there you go. Wow, Mitch Richmond gets the ball, immediately shoots it. That thing was on his fingers for half a second, but he makes it. I knew Mitch Richmond should be the guy for the Kings in the clutch. Interesting that... No, what? They just threw the ball out of Caron Butler. What? That kind of thing never happens in 2K. That might have just cooked the Wizards. If they don't get a stop here, it's probably game over. Mitch Richmond from the post. Oh, he's got a mismatch on Phil Chenier, and they're fouling? With 44 seconds left, oh my goodness, my brain, I might be a casual. I don't think the Wizards need to foul here. Like, double team, force a turnover. Wayne Embry, oh, put up a bad shot. Yeah. Jack Twyman, you know he's chucking. You know Jack Twyman is, and he misses. This dude needs to stop. They have a mismatch. Eldon Hayes has Nate Archibald on him. Gilbert's chucking, though. Gilbert from deep. Fair enough. Good decision, my guy. Unlike 97.3% of Gilbert Arenas' IRL NBA takes from his podcast, he is on point from deep. All right, he's making it. Yeah, if you give him a good look like that, down 3, they're going to go back to Gilbert. He's good. Okay, way too many passes here. No, Wizards, you need a 3. Don't play the foul game. No, Mitch Richmond playing defense. After Gilbert hit a super clutch 3, you're only down 3. You don't let him shoot the ball. Phil Chenier missing an easy bunny over Mitch Richmond, who hits 2 more free throws. Now with no timeouts remaining, 8 seconds left. I mean, they need a quick 3 here. This game's over. Like, it probably is. The inbound goes to Gilbert. That's actually a good look from 3. Oh, wow, he missed it. Yep, it really is over. It's done. I can't believe it. I eliminated every regular season and finals MVP from NBA history and tossed every all-time team into one league. And in the end, the all-time Wizards, they came pretty close. But after losing only Big O Oscar Robertson, a true legend, the all-time Sacramento Kings did survive. 42 points on 17 of 19 shooting for Mitch Richmond in a closeout Game 6. The man was a menace. The Sacramento Kings, who haven't won an NBA title since they were called the Rochester Royals in 1951. Well, there you go, Kings fans. You won something. Oh, no. Wow. Jerry Lucas absolutely robbed Mitch Richmond of finals MVP. What are we doing here? Let me know down below what you thought of this video. Super fun to put together. I love this idea. I had no idea how it would play out, and the all-time Kings winning. That is a good one. Drop a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Check out another video from here on my channel.